not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son.
Referring. And I'm just wondering why, when we ask you about upcoming bouts, why is it a big secret? Like, why not just tell the fans right away?
Because the people who are arranging the fight have asked us not to. I've told you what our fights are in June, what our fights are in April, what our fights are in May. But here, we have radio silence because people that we're working with asked us to.
Thurman's people ask you guys to keep it quiet?
They want to make the announcement.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, so you just heard it, right? Shout out to Fred from the Barbershop Conversations. He's been doing good work over there. And yeah, he had Bob on the show once again. They seem to have a pretty good relationship. But Bob and Arum was talking about various things, but one of the main topics was Terrence Crawford and what's next for him. And yeah, you just heard it, right? Now, throughout the whole 45-minute segment that Bob had on the show, they've been trying to get the who's next for Bud out of him. They've been trying to, sneak it and, slide it in through the back door on him, try to get it out of Bob. Bob wasn't biting. Why? Because the people that want to announcement are the guys, that's Crawford's going to be fighting. They want to announce it first. So when you hear that, and then you heard how dude said, so Thurman's people, he said Thurman, and Bob answered, yeah, they just want to announce themselves. See, Bob slipped up and kind of told us as to who was next for Terrence Crawford. Very interesting. Thurman been very quiet too. He's been very, very quiet. So it could possibly be Keith one time Thurman. Keith probably see that, Spence ain't trying to fight him. Spence coming out saying Keith Thurman, and all this. So he's going to move on too. And what better way to stick it to him than fight each other, man? That's the fight your boy Bushido really wanted to see. Keith Thurman versus Terrence Crawford. I think that's the fight. And I think that's Bud's toughest matchup. Honestly, I think that's his toughest matchup at welterweight. Stylistically, that's his toughest matchup. But yeah, they also spoke about the Sean Porter. That fight was still being negotiated. And he spoke about Errol Spence. He spoke about Errol Spence. He said that pretty much that Al Haymon's not holding up the fight. He said Errol Spence don't want the fight. He don't want the fight. It's just that simple. That's what I've been saying. I mean, it's obvious. Al Haymon's not stopping Sean Porter from going over there, or making a fight with Terrence Crawford. So why would, it's Errol Spence. They don't want the fight. Bob Arum said Errol Spence is too slow. All that shit. He was talking shit. So eventually Errol Spence gonna have to, I don't know, man. Whatever. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.